Here we go, 3-on-3. Make that potentially 4-on-3 as Faker is rotating the flash play onto Deft here. Can he land that death sentence? The flash away from Deft, the double teleport, and look at that double root from Mana. Wolf in a lot of trouble. Looks like he will be first blood going down to Deft. Blank forced to flash that ball, but here comes Pawn looking for that kill, and the Q will set it up. That's a double kill going over to KT in this game.
Yeah, they must have valued Camille higher than Fiora.
Oh, look at this. We missed the beginning, but a key lantern. Looks like it will save Bang's life. Wolf just going to eat up all those shots from the curtain call. With more of her teammates around, will win that fight. And and Tara doesn't really have any vision on score up in the top lane. And here comes Pawn from mid. They're looking for a 3-man kill up in the top lane. And Untara, he just has no idea. There's the equalizer, trying to dash away, looking for that flash. But once he sees Pawn, he knows it's all too late. That's going to be another kill going over to KT on to score. He already does have that Trinity Force completed, looking at his Zeal. Going next. See what he wants to build that into. Looking for the pick onto Wolf, and will be forced to flash that. Can we see this snipe onto him? It's getting really close, but he will get out of range.
It's risky for SKT to take this fight, even though they have Spike with Trinity Force and Blade completed. Fiora is not capable of team fighting at this stage in the game. Rumble has that equalizer, and they do get too low. It's going to be a freebie.
This is going to be free. Just giving on over. There's the stun. And SKT just swoop on in and take it. But there's the teleport. They're looking for kills. And the turret is down. Bang. He's going to be all alone, taken out. Blank just trying to get out with his life. And Tara coming on in with his own teleport. But it looks like he will survive. Here we go, nice hook onto Deft, who's just face-checking the brush. That's going to be an easy kill given on over. Score just forced to ultimate away and survive the flank. He was looking for more, not going to chase too far, and Deft face-checking the brush.
They also got Pawn's TP, and now it's a 5-man push into the mid lane with no wave clear around. That's a mid-tier 1 going for SKT.
Don't you ever doubt Blank this game.
KT need control of lanes before they go for anything in the jungle. SKT can disengage so easily. They need to make sure that they're in turrets.
Faker will get slowed and double slowed, 80%, but not enough as he doesn't face check the brush.
Look at that game sense, just teasing them and disengage.
Wolf and Blank just running on by. They're going to get equalizer straight up, and immediately Wolf going to go down here. Blank is going to be tethered. That's a double kill going over to Smeb now on the Rumble.
That's
Big
Baron.
Mistake.
That's Baron. They can easily force a Baron here when Tara's team fighting is not going to be present. That's just a Fiora. They can choose to bait it. They don't have full vision denial, but they are going to start it. Here are the pings onto it. SKT can't respond.
I would like to take a replay look at that and see exactly. Oh boy, Faker is going to get tethered here, and there's the deadly flourish. Look at that burst coming out of the Karma. Forced the flashing of the lantern, but he does go down. Oh man. So much used by SKT to try to save Faker, and in the end, he still gets taken out.
It's far too late. The turret has gone down, and an easy transition for the next objective.
Smeb alone, trying to go 1v4. He is doing a lot of damage to Blank, though, and he will definitely survive after that. The equalizer, bang, getting crit on the back of it. Slork going in, wants that solo kill on Untara. Not going to be enough, but look at all the HP of SKT. Almost taking out Untara on the backside of that. Doesn't look like they want to come in anymore to get any turrets.
Exactly, he's not yet in a position to dive Smeb in. That's good news for KT.
Oh, the engage, though, they're going to find Deft once again. Deft just getting a little bit too close to these unwarded brushes, and here comes Untara. Not going to be able to catch score on the back of that one, but Blank, he wants more. Trying to get that stun, but in fact, he is the one that gets taken down, but that is going to bait score into a hook. Can they actually get the stun with the riposte? They do! And Faker coming in for the cleanup.
Oh my god! How does this keep happening? SKT just keep finding windows 2 times.
Stealing the red Willy head bot. Yes, he's going to take that blast cone. They're looking for the catch onto Untara, but that's not going to be it. He's going 1v1 versus Smeb. This is the real action on the Rift, and Smeb's going to be taken out. Faker with the big rotation in the bot lane is going to open it wide open.
That's huge. That's a minute cooldown. Ooh. That's a minute death timer onto Smeb.
And now they're chilling mid. They got Rumble, and the arrow is going to hit Pawn. Can they actually get the cast? The answer is no. But again, look at bottom lane. They're trying to engage so much, they're opening up the curtain call. Meanwhile, they're losing a bot inhibitor. What is going on? Untara going to be able to take this out. SKT getting a huge lead in this game now.
And now they're dancing them around. They're going to force a Baron here, and KT have to respond with that ultimates.
TP coming in from Fiora is not going to be delayed, and 5 members of SKT rotate on up. And the Kings of the Rift are taking it back after game number 1. A huge set of plays from SKT. Look at how meticulous this push is. Slow and steady is the name of the game for SKT. Taking 0 chances. 1 poke, and you get lanterned out.
Here it is, a TP.
Okay, the TP coming in from behind, and Blank a little bit forward. There's the curtain call. Who they go for? They go for Faker first, but Blank all alone there on the left side is going to be taken out by that crit. And finally they get something, but look at the top lane. Untara taking out that top turret. Doesn't want to go down though, is not going to commit to the inhibitor. He is on the run. Oh, reposting that deadly flourish, trying to just run away as much as possible. The Baron minions are going to help him out, and he will survive.
She's going to get ganked, but I think she can get out of this.
You got to be so careful. There's the root into the exhaust. They're looking for it. He's trying to turn, actually, onto score. Wants to go 1v4. Is going to flash the wall and get out. At the same time, though, did have to blow those summoners, and SKT not really going to find any ground elsewhere on the map.
Faker does regen. I don't think they will commit for this. They just want to push the wave a little bit deeper, retreat into the Baron side.
They want the inhibitor, and they will get it, but Faker is locked up. He needs to grab that lantern. There it is. Blank in a little bit of a sticky situation is going to have to use that cast into the flash. Redemption coming down. Are they going to try to turn? The Sonya's used there by Smeb. Meanwhile, Untara, they successfully disengage, and Untara goes down into bottom lane and takes out the second inhibitor.
They're collapsing on him, but the rest of SKT is going to Baron, so Untara does not care.
Is this happening again? Untara, he can be taken out. It's going to take forever. He still has GA. They're giving away the Baron for this kill. He's taken out. I mean, of course, the Fiora can't go 1v5 at this point. Maybe if lucky can get 1 kill, but again, the real victory is that Baron. Full shields here on the side of KT, trying desperately to stop the push with the Baron buff. Faker always just trying to get close. Oh, trying to Valkyrie out of there. And there is that Lantern. Score coming from behind, a really big equalizer. But again, the name of the game, as it has been for all of Game 3, is disengage for SKT.
SKT at least survive out of that, but they get Bang Splash on the side of KT. Arrow on Pawn.
Arrow does hit him, but again, no one's quite close enough. The big one, knocking him down. Faker getting to a point where he's confident enough to just poke in the face of 5 members of KT. And it doesn't really seem like they can do much about it. We got super minions pushing onto the Nexus turrets. Now Untara always threatening. And look at that inhibitor in the top. It is going to go down. That's 3 down now. They're looking for Smeb. Can they burst him down? The Zonia's is going to be used. Will there be a follow-up? They're trying so hard. The Nexus turrets are falling. Zyra goes down. Kha'Zix goes down. Hook. There's the hook onto him. And SKT, they're finally looking to end this one. That's going to be 4 members, 5 members, the ace, and 2-1 will be the score for the first telecom war. SKT with the victory.
This team just seems untouchable. They get wiped in Game 1. They sub in Blank and Untara. And now they duo KT.